episode 8
Mm-hmm.
of Last of Us.
See.
Yep.
I expected the episode to be better.
Yeah,
Not
like
gonna
it.
lie.
I like it. I thought it was
No, I
good.
liked it. I just expected more.
It just felt quick.
I don't know what I expected, but I expected like something like grandiose. From what I got in the game, I expected something like just over the top, just amazing, like one of the best episodes of TV. I expected too much, basically.
Yeah, well, no, I think it stuck very close to what happened in the game. I do, but
Except for the ending.
yeah, that was a little different.
With
But I
Ellie
think
killing them,
yeah, I think what it is a little bit is there are things that have to be placed in the game because you're playing a game versus when you're watching in a show. So I do feel
Right.
like it might have felt like a little quick, like everything just happened so quick.
Mhm.
Because like in the game, you're doing stuff. You're Joel. You're walking around. You're hunting. You're looking, stabbing. You got like sneak through the town while the blizzard's coming, all that kind of shit.
Mhm.
And this he just kind of showed up. Oh shit, found it out. Oh bodies. Oh shit, count them. Got them all. Buildings burning. Episode's over. So in that sense, I was like, okay, I get it. But I think it's good. Like it gives you a little hint of like Ellie's future, right?
Right.
Because of Last of Us 2, she kind of that
Kinda-
vengeance train. So you see that righteous fury in her.
Yeah, she has no choice but to be, gung ho and
Yeah.
kill or be killed type mentality.
Even though I'm mad she killed Joel, and this is fucked up.
Mm. So, what happens in this episode? What happens in this episode?
So Joel is shanked up and,
Yeah.
and they're running out of food.
That nigga sleeping off a stabbing.
Facts. So Ellie goes out to hunt for food.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
she tried to chase the rabbit, but the rabbit got away. Then she found a deer, clapped it,
Clap the deer.
and then the deer kept running. And then we run into David and video game Joel.
Yeah, video game.
Oh.
Yeah, that was video game Joel.
Yeah. And then they find the deer, and it's like, oh, somebody shot the shit. I wonder if we could just take it.
Yeah, pick it up.
I know, don't move.
Yeah, and they run into Ellie, and
You
Ellie
went right between the eyes.
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh shit, okay, we're just trying to. We found a deer, but we got a bunch of people. We got stuff. We got medicine. Oh, medicine!" Because obviously Joel's got an infection, so she's like,
Yeah.
"I'll trade you the deer
For some penicillin.
for some
Yeah.
for some drugs and shit." And he's like, "All right, so we're gonna send Joel off to go get you the drugs and come back."
It's not Joel.
It is Joel.
Game Joel.
It's literally
Game
Joel.
Joel.
It's
Joel.
literally Game Joel.
It's Joel Baker. It's Joel.
He
So-
looks more like the main villain than the guy that actually had playing him.
Fair.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That's what I thought he was at first.
So when he does that, Dave's like trying to talk to her, convince her like, "Hey, you should come to our commune and hang out and live." And
She lets her guard down.
use
Be your wife.
the power of God. Yeah, he's trying to use the power of God on her and shit. But then when they're talking, he kind of let it out like, "Oh, yeah, we're like hard up for food. We sent some dudes to. I sent 4 dudes to some place, but only 3 came back. And obviously the
Yeah,
dude
we're
that-
looking for a child and a guy.
a guy with a small girl, and she's like, "Oh fuck!" And next thing you
Yeah.
know, Troy's like, "Oh shit, I'm here."
Put down the gun.
But then he gave her the medicine. She was able to get away for a little bit. Gave Joel the antibiotics that worked super quick.
One day.
It was like a half an
Nah,
hour,
it
nigga.
was like a day because like she shot him once and then like I guess she shot him up like a few hours later or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So
Just
I
no
felt
way.
like it was a good enough of a time
I don't
span.
know. He was out here murdering very efficiently for a nigga who just got shanked up inside.
Yeah.
But when you fighting off an infection, all right. So I don't know how it happens, but you
Had
know,
no water.
hadn't. Nah, he had some beef jerky.
Beef and broccoli.
She gave him some smoked jerk, and then the
Yeah,
nigga
smoked jerk.
that nigga ate that shit while she was gone or whatever. The shit was gone by the time she got back, or at least by the time the camera got back to him, the shit was gone.
Yeah.
That nigga was awake, and then I guess they had come looking for Ellie. It was like 6 of them,
Yeah.
and Ellie was like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you this big ass knife, and then,
Knife.
and then I'm gonna get on this horse. I'm gonna take them away from you. If anybody comes down here,
Kill
you
him.
stab the shit out of them, Joel."
La Vango.
So she did that. Shot the horse. Horse gone.
Yeah.
They brought that back for me.
Buttercup, no.
Buttercup. So they brought that back for me, and then I guess she hit her head so hard on the ground that she passed out, and then they wind up kidnapping her, taking her to a cage in the commune,
Yeah.
and then I guess they still looking for the house, so they checking all the houses in the neighborhood. One guy unfortunately finds Joel,
Unfortunately.
and then gets shanked. Like, no, I'm not here for that. And then he just winds up dying.
Dead.
And then Joel kills like 2 more of them motherfuckers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just like in the game. Yeah, this is a fucking great
He's
ass
like,
story.
points on the map. He's
Yeah.
like, and it might be the same location your friend put
And
in the
then,
map.
oh
He's
my
like,
god,
and he's like, I believe him.
that shit, like that shit made me squeamish. That
when he
nigga stabbed him in the
knee?
kneecap.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna pop out your knee
kneecap, Yeah.
if you don't tell me where the fuck y'all at. And then he wind up killing him anyway,
He
and
said,
then said,
"Oh,
"No, you bastard! I'm not telling you shit." He was like, "Okay, it's okay.
I
I believe him." And just no.
And he kills that motherfucker.
Killed that motherfucker. So Joe got mad bodies.
Murderer.
Murderous.
Yeah.
You took my baby.
And that comes back to haunt him.
You took my baby. I'm not 100%. I'm like, Joe's at least at like 70, 60%. He's still out here killing
Murderer.
shit. I mean, kudos to Joe.
Lean, mean murdering machine.
I don't know if I can. You a better man than me, because ain't no way I can get stabbed. Nigga, I'm out for Ellie on her own.
And he didn't even get stabbed with like a knife. He got stabbed with like a baseball bat on top of that.
Yeah,
It's not
so-
even like a
Nigga,
sharp blade where it's like,
It's wood chips in me.
yeah,
it is.
It's crazy. It's splinters.
Damn.
So Joe finds out where they are on a map, how he can tell directions, not sure. I don't know north, south, east, west based on nothing. I need a fucking compass. If I don't got a compass, I'm dead.
Well, he pointed to where they were, and then to where it was on a map. So if he knew where he was, he just gotta go to where away from where.
I mean, I know where I'm at, but do I turn like left? Do I
Well, that's
do
what the
a
map
180?
is. It's a map. It got street names and shit on it. nigga.
Does it?
It was a regular ass map. It
It
wasn't like a hand drawn. Like it was like a regular,
Yeah.
just
Nah,
like
that
a
look
map.
like a map. That look like
Like an atlas. Like you gotta pull over the road and follow the lines. He old. He know how to read a map.
Yeah, Joe was alive before the fucking
Yeah,
apocalypse,
before
so-
MapQuest, nigga. He was alive before that shit.
Nah, that's crazy. How niggas get around before MapQuest?
I don't know,
It's
dog.
Crazy.
I can't read a map.
Shout out to the settlers. Y'all racist, but y'all did that. So Joe finds out where she is, but Ellie is trapped in a cage.
Mhm.
David is trying to convince her to stay in his like convent type of thing. I guess he's
Mhm.
trying to recruit her as his wife.
Yep.
Also, I see a lot of you and me try to say that like, oh, Dave is a murderer just like you
Yeah.
and me, so we can be good together. We also find out that David is carving up people
Yeah,
to eat. They call it venison, but it's
Yeah.
actually like real
Yeah.
human meat.
Yeah.
Venison.
So whoever like I guess dies from starvation or gunshot or whatever the fuck, it just wind
Chop
up
'em
being
up.
like beef for
Mhm.
the niggas.
Damn.
So yeah, I guess the people in the convent didn't know, but only David and like a few others knew that they was chopping up actual people. And it was
Jesus.
like, oh, what happened to such and such? Like, oh, we gonna bury your father in the summer.
Yeah.
Nah,
we gonna
nah.
chop him up.
Nah, that nigga's about to beat this fucking beef Wellington we
About
about
to
to
be some
make.
succotash.
Yeah.
Gonna fry him.
Suffering.
We'll fry him up, make it succotash.
About to fry this motherfucker up real nice and real
Egg
nice
scramble.
like
Yeah. Sausage and gizzards.
Because
testicle soup and all that shit. You got your dad back in your soup.
Ew.
make some bicep burgers.
And buy no bicep burgers. Some tenderloin. So Ellie breaks his finger and then they wind up, be like, yeah, we gonna chop this little bitch up.
In fact, she's like, I'm infected.
I'm infected. And like, look,
I got
look
this
at
shit, dog.
And then they wind up killing Voice Joe with a meat cleaver.
Yeah, she's like,
And then she winds up, getting away. And whole fire is set to the establishment just like in the game.
Mhm.
But in the game, I guess Joel comes and saves the day and kills the man. In this one,
They're like,
Ellie
"Oh,
makes her
dude."
way around and she winds up killing David
Yeah.
very, very gruesomely.
Yeah, after
Yeah.
he tried to do a
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so
In the name of the Lord.
nah, she made I like
That's what he said.
double taps, triple taps, quadruple
Oh, nah,
taps,
she
10
a
times
million.
taps. I like when niggas I like to make sure shit is dead.
yeah, nah.
So if you got to cleaver it mad times, but that unlocked, I guess, a new murderous stage or level of Ellie. And then Ellie was she got away. She done killed like the main two motherfuckers to get out the convent. And then Joe find her and they have this loving embrace. Like, it's okay, baby.
girl.
Yeah, you embrace her,
baby girl.
let her know everything's okay.
Girl.
Everything's all right, okay. And then I guess in the next episode, which is the season finale,
Mhm.
we don't know how long the season finale is. I guess
No.
we'll find out tonight,
Oh.
which is Sunday.
Mhm.
What happens? I'm guessing at least an hour and a half,
It's
hour
gotta be.
45.
It's gotta be.
So they actually get to the hospital, then Joel goes on his fucking
Yeah.
Zero Dark 30 shit.
Yeah.
And,
It was John Wick out
Joel,
there.
he go Joel Wick on
Wick.
these motherfuckers. Everybody gotta go give him
The
my
Joe
baby.
Extinguisher.
Yeah. hey, and then yeah, I guess,
The Jonister.
I like it.
the Jonas. No, what is this? No.
You just gonna? That's a good scene though for the Punisher.
Yeah.
Hell, I like it.
Jominator.
Jolinator.
Yeah, I like that dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he seemed like, the crazy asshole enough to do a lot of the shit that the Punisher does, but he just seemed like the bad guy in a lot of shit.
You
like
know
the
why?
anti-hero.
Because he's not playing no character. He's actually like that
Is he?
in his previous life.
Oh shit.
He's actually like he knocked
He
somebody
been
out.
to jail?
He knocked somebody out and they almost died.
Oh shit. Damn. Nigga.
And he almost went to the jail for like.
Nigga, that's
Murder.
Con Air, ain't it?
Yeah, he told the story. He told the story. I think it was this older couple of this dude was fucking with him, and he had his dog, and then his dog ran over, and then he was calling his dog back, but the dudes was fucking with his dog, and then they was about to jump him, but he just knocked one of them out, fell and hit his head, was bleeding. They took him into jail and whatever, but they was beating his ass. They was beating his ass, took him to jail. He was like, "Yo, if homeboy don't wake up,
Murder.
charged with murder."
Yeah.
Couldn't find out he woke up, and then he just changed his life after that. So he's really that guy.
Oh, he really him.
Yeah, he really is.
Okay. Yo, it's a few motherfuckers. If you can look at their face,
Yeah.
you just know that like
That's what he used to do.
he him.
Yeah.
But like yeah. So this episode was good.
Yeah.
I guess all in all, if this episode ends, I guess above like a 8 rating, I guess this is this is one of the best seasons in HBO history for a show.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good. It
What,
has-
rating wise?
Yeah.
Rating-
I think the numbers go up every week.
Yeah, rating wise, unless it's some gay shit, people don't have a problem with the show. With the whole Bill episode and the Ellie episode with the throwback, people don't really have a issue with anything that happens in the show. Us, normal folk, us fucking modern folk, the ones that accept the gays, people for who they are and shit. Foreign concept. Yeah, one of the best shows in HBO history. That's at least season 1. We'll see with season 2 what happens. How they take out Joel, when they take out Joel, if they take out Joel, what happens. But for a show that a lot of people didn't know beforehand, unless you played the game, pretty good. I fuck with it.